What if I told you that there are extraordinary and rare signs that only the most powerful chosen ones carry? These signs are far from ordinary. They transcend the common experiences of spiritual awakening, pointing instead to a profound and divine purpose uniquely assigned by God. Have you ever felt an unexplainable energy stirring within you, a sense that you are destined for something far greater than what you can see? Perhaps it's a deep sensitivity to the world around you, or an undeniable connection to something higher. These feelings might not just be coincidences, but sacred indicators that you are among the chosen few, set apart for an extraordinary mission on this earth. Think about it for a moment. Do you often perceive life in ways that others cannot, sensing hidden truths and divine whispers that guide you? If this resonates, you may be carrying a responsibility and a calling that only the most spiritually advanced individuals can bear. These signs are not simply markers of personal growth. They are sacred messages from God, signaling that you have been set apart for a greater purpose. Have you ever wondered why your life feels different? Why certain challenges seem designed to mold you into something greater? The answers may lie in the powerful signs we're about to explore together. Before we dive into these life-changing revelations, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you who has supported this journey, especially through Super Thanks. Your generosity allows us to continue sharing messages of faith, hope, and divine purpose with people all over the world. Your kindness is not just an encouragement to this community, but a testament to the goodness of God working through you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for standing with us and helping this mission grow. Now, let's step into a journey of profound self-discovery. These signs are not coincidences or random occurrences. They are intentional and sacred markers of a life chosen and set apart by God. They reveal the depth of your spiritual connection and point to the extraordinary path you are meant to walk. What are these signs, and why are they entrusted to only a few? Stay with me as together we unravel the mysteries of your divine calling and explore the profound truths that could forever change the way you see yourself and your purpose. God's chosen ones, these are unique signs that only the most powerful chosen ones carry. Let us delve into the profound phenomenon of the energy shift, the first and perhaps most extraordinary sign that distinguishes God's chosen ones. This transformation is more than just a feeling. It is a divine signal that the core of your existence is being realigned for a higher purpose. Can you recall moments when your very essence seemed to vibrate with an unexplainable energy, as if every cell in your body was awakening to something greater? For the chosen ones, this energy shift is not subtle. It is a tangible experience, likened to an electric current or a gentle vibration coursing through your being. This sensation signals that you are in the process of aligning with God's plan and the universal energies He has set into motion. It is the spiritual equivalent of being recalibrated, as your physical and spiritual selves begin to harmonize with higher frequencies. The Bible reminds us in the Romans 12:2, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." This scripture resonates deeply with the energy shift, as it represents the initial step in the divine transformation of those God has chosen. This newfound sensitivity to energy often extends beyond the self, enabling chosen individuals to perceive the vibrations of others and their surroundings. Have you ever entered a room and felt an unspoken tension or peace? This ability to discern the subtle energy of people and places is a gift from God, sharpening your spiritual senses to guide you in fulfilling your divine mission. 1 Corinthians 2:10 speaks of this spiritual discernment, saying, "The Spirit searches all things, even the deep things of God." But what does this shift mean for your life? It is a call to pay attention, to acknowledge that God is awakening you for a higher purpose. Have you noticed how these changes make you more aware of the struggles and needs of others? Could this heightened energy be God's way of preparing you to be a vessel for His work? As your energy aligns with divine frequencies, your life begins to take on a clarity that others might find mesmerizing or even intimidating. This transformation, while exhilarating, can also feel overwhelming. Some chosen ones question why they experience such profound shifts. Yet, when you embrace this energy as a gift, it becomes clear that it is both a sign and a tool. God is equipping you with spiritual sensitivity to navigate the complexities of your calling. How might this awareness guide you in your journey ahead? As you reflect on this energy shift, remember that it is not random. It is the evidence of God's hand shaping you for something extraordinary. This energy shift often opens the door to an extraordinary awareness of the unseen forces shaping the fabric of our reality. For God's chosen ones, this heightened sensitivity allows them to perceive the subtle currents of energy that guide and influence our experiences. What might seem bewildering at first, a sudden attunement to the ebb and flow of life's energies, is actually the divine hand at work, awakening you to a reality far greater than you once knew. Have you ever felt as though you could sense invisible forces around you, as if the world itself was whispering secrets meant only for you? This awakening, though profound, can be disorienting. But for the chosen ones, it signifies the start of a deeply transformative journey. Like a sailor learning to navigate uncharted waters, you are being called to trust in this new awareness. Isaiah 30:21 provides reassurance. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way, walk in it." These sensations, these vibrations of energy coursing through your being, are not random. They are God's way of guiding you toward your divine purpose. As your awareness grows, you may feel as though you've been charged with a spiritual electricity, alive in a way you've never experienced before. This is no coincidence. Throughout Scripture, we see examples of individuals who were awakened by God for a specific mission. Think of Moses, who encountered the burning bush, a visible sign of God's presence that charged him with purpose. Or consider Paul, whose encounter on the road to Damascus left him forever changed, physically and spiritually. Like them, your calling comes with signs, urging you to recognize that you are set apart. What does this heightened awareness mean for you personally? It is a reminder that you are not ordinary. Have you noticed how these sensations often occur when you are still, as if God is using the quiet moments to amplify His voice? Perhaps this is why Psalm 46:10 instructs us, "Be still and know that I am God." In these moments, your energy aligns with His will, and the path ahead begins to reveal itself. Take heart if you've experienced these unexplainable sensations. They are not signs of confusion, but confirmation of your calling. This awakening is the key to discovering your true destiny, a purpose uniquely designed for you. How will you respond to this divine charge? Will you embrace the journey with faith, trusting that God is leading you towards something extraordinary? Let these experiences remind you that you are chosen, set apart, to fulfill a role that only you can accomplish in His grand design. As chosen ones continue their spiritual awakening, they often develop an uncommon emotional sensitivity and an empathic ability that goes far beyond what most people experience. This isn't merely being empathetic in the conventional sense. It is a deep, spiritual connection to the emotions and inner lives of others. Imagine feeling someone's joy as if it were your own, or being struck by their sorrow so profoundly that it feels as though your heart bears the weight of their burden. Have you ever wondered why you seem to absorb the emotional atmosphere of a room or person so intensely? For the most powerful chosen ones, this heightened sensitivity is both a divine gift and a significant challenge. It equips you with a unique ability to connect deeply with others, to offer comfort, guidance, and understanding that comes from a place of genuine connection. But it can also leave you vulnerable to emotional overwhelm, as though you are navigating an endless sea of feelings. Galatians 6:2 reminds us of the sacred responsibility tied to this gift. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. This verse speaks to the heart of the chosen one's journey, being a vessel for God's love while learning to guard your own spirit. This sensitivity allows you to sense the unspoken struggles and joys of those around you, often before they even express them. Have you noticed how others are drawn to share their burdens with you, seeking comfort without even knowing why? This is not a coincidence. It is a reflection of your calling. Jesus himself demonstrated unparalleled empathy throughout his ministry, weeping with those who grieved and rejoicing with those who celebrated. His ability to connect with others on such a profound level was rooted in his divine mission. How might your empathic abilities be part of the mission God has set before you? Yet, this emotional sensitivity is not without its challenges. The constant exposure to others' emotions can feel like an emotional flood, threatening to overwhelm you. In these moments, it is essential to seek refuge in God's strength and peace. Philippians 4:7 offers reassurance, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. As a chosen one, you are not meant to bear the weight of the world alone. God walks beside you, strengthening you for the journey ahead. The question is, how can you balance this extraordinary gift with the need for emotional self-care? It begins by recognizing that this sensitivity is not a weakness, but a tool for fulfilling your divine purpose. By leaning into God's guidance, you can learn to navigate the emotional waves, offering love and light to others without losing yourself in the process. This ability is a reminder of your unique role in God's plan, a role that only you, with your tender heart and empathic spirit, can fulfill. How might you use this gift today to bring healing, hope, or understanding to someone in need? This profound empathy is more than a personal trait. It is a testament to your elevated spiritual state. As one of God's chosen ones, your ability to deeply connect with others is a divine blessing, enabling you to perceive and share in their struggles with a compassion that transcends the surface. This depth of understanding is not random. It is a reflection of your higher calling and a clear sign that God has set you apart to be a beacon of light for those who are lost or in need. Have you ever wondered why you seem to intuitively understand someone's pain, even when they have yet to speak a word? Your empathy is not just a gift, but also a responsibility. It calls you to walk a unique path, one that few others can truly grasp. Just as Christ himself bore the burdens of others with profound compassion, so too are you called to carry a measure of that weight. Matthew 2:14-16 reminds us of the significance of this calling. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. This gift of empathy makes you that light, shining hope and understanding into the lives of others. However, with this gift comes the challenge of maintaining your own emotional and spiritual equilibrium. The chosen ones often feel the need to retreat into solitude, not out of weakness, but as a means of preserving their inner peace. Have you noticed how moments of quiet reflection renew your spirit and provide the strength to face the emotional demands of the world? Even Jesus sought solitude to pray and reconnect with the Father, as seen in Mark 1:35, which says, "Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house and went off to a solitary place where he prayed." Feeling drained or isolated after experiencing the emotions of others is not a flaw, but a natural consequence of your spiritual sensitivity. It is a sign that you are deeply attuned to the needs of those around you, a testament to your spiritual awakening and divine purpose. How might you use this awareness to create boundaries that protect your spirit while still offering love and compassion to others? Embracing this gift means finding balance. By seeking moments of solitude and leaning on God's strength, you can nourish your spirit and recharge. Psalm 23:3 offers reassurance. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for His name's sake. Trust that God will guide you in navigating this delicate balance, showing you how to use your gift to uplift and inspire without losing yourself in the process. So, if you find yourself overwhelmed by the emotions of others, remember that this sensitivity is not a burden, but a mark of your divine calling. It is a rare gift, one that equips you to bring comfort, understanding, and hope to those in need. How might you embrace this role today, stepping into your purpose with faith and courage? Let your empathy be a source of light, a tool to transform lives and fulfill the mission God has entrusted to you. As chosen ones deepen their spiritual connection, remarkable changes in sleep patterns and dream experiences often signal a profound transformation. Gone are the restless nights filled with fleeting, forgettable dreams. Instead, a new, almost otherworldly quality of sleep emerges, one punctuated by vivid symbolic visions that carry divine guidance. These dreams are not ordinary. They are messages from the spiritual realm, woven with the wisdom to illuminate your life's purpose. Have you begun to notice how your dreams linger in your mind, as if whispering secrets meant only for you? For the chosen ones, sleep becomes more than a simple physical necessity. It evolves into a sacred portal, a time when the veil between the material and the spiritual realms grows thin. This is when profound revelations occur, moments of clarity that transcend logic. Imagine waking at unexpected hours, feeling a strong pull to pray, meditate, or reflect. These sudden wakeful moments are no coincidence. In Psalm 16:7, David writes, "I will praise the Lord, who counsels me. Even at night my heart instructs me." These nocturnal awakenings are invitations from God to listen, reflect, and align with His purpose. You may notice your sleep cycles becoming erratic. One night, you might experience a deep restorative slumber, only to be interrupted by bursts of wakefulness the next. Within these altered states of consciousness, your dreams take on vivid, symbolic qualities, sometimes so profound that they leave a lasting imprint on your soul. These dreams act as divine roadmaps, revealing insights into your destiny and offering direction when you most need it. Like Joseph in the Bible, whose dreams foretold his future and the fate of his family, Genesis 37. Your dreams are imbued with a purpose far greater than you may initially realize. How often have you felt that your dreams were guiding you towards something significant? The ability to interpret these dreams is yet another blessing bestowed upon the chosen ones. This is not a skill that everyone possesses. It is a divine gift. With time and spiritual growth, you may find yourself naturally extracting wisdom from these visions, discerning patterns, symbols, and messages that seem to speak directly to your heart. Proverbs 25:2 reminds us, "It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. To search out a matter is the glory of kings." Your dreams are treasures concealed by God, waiting for you to unlock their meaning and embrace their guidance. These experiences are more than just signs of your spiritual elevation. They are affirmations of your unique role in God's grand plan. Have you wondered why you were chosen to walk this extraordinary path? It is because your spirit is attuned to the higher frequencies of divine wisdom. This journey is not always easy. It demands faith, introspection, and a willingness to trust in the unseen forces shaping your reality. But it also carries profound rewards: clarity of purpose, alignment with God's will, and the ability to inspire others through the insights you gain. So, if you find yourself experiencing these shifts, erratic sleep patterns, prophetic dreams, or an overwhelming sense of connection to the spiritual, embrace them with gratitude. These experiences are not random. They are a testament to your spiritual elevation and the unfolding of a greater plan in your life. How might you use these dreams to guide your decisions, deepen your faith, or help others along their journey? Remember, this is not just a personal transformation. It is a divine calling to fulfill your role in God's story. Step into it with confidence and trust, for you are chosen to walk a path that transcends the physical world and touches the eternal. As chosen ones journey deeper into their spiritual awakening, they often experience an unmistakable call to solitude and simplicity. This shift is not merely a lifestyle preference. It is a profound inner yearning to step away from the noise and distractions of the material world. Have you ever felt an overwhelming desire to retreat, to disconnect from the hustle of life and seek something far more meaningful? This is the whisper of your spirit, calling you to align with your higher purpose. Material possessions and worldly success, once appealing, begin to lose their grip on the chosen ones. The endless chase for status and wealth fades into insignificance, replaced by an inner longing for peace, purpose, and spiritual alignment. Jesus himself spoke of this when he said, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven." Matthew 6:19-20. This detachment from material desires is a hallmark of spiritual maturity, a sign that you are realigning your priorities toward what truly matters. In this stage of awakening, many chosen ones feel drawn to solitude, not as a rejection of others, but as a necessary step to deepen their connection with God and themselves. Have you noticed how moments of quiet reflection or time spent alone bring a clarity and peace that are hard to find elsewhere? Solitude becomes a sanctuary, a space where you can listen to the whispers of the divine and reconnect with your purpose. Even Jesus frequently sought solitude, retreating to the mountains or wilderness to pray and renew his spirit, as seen in Luke 5:16, which states, "But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed." Nature often plays a pivotal role in this calling. The chosen ones may find themselves irresistibly drawn to the natural world, where the distractions of modern life give way to the serenity and inspiration of creation. Walking through forests, sitting by a flowing river, or gazing at the stars becomes more than just a pastime. It becomes a form of communion with God. Have you ever felt closer to God in these quiet moments, surrounded by nature, as though the earth itself was echoing his voice? Psalm 19:1 beautifully captures this connection. "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands." This disconnection from material desires and the embrace of solitude is not a withdrawal from life, but a deeper engagement with its true essence. It is about finding joy and fulfillment in simplicity, in the quiet assurance that you're walking the path God has set before you. How might embracing this call transform the way you view success, fulfillment, and your purpose in life? As you journey through this stage, remember that it is not a rejection of the world, but a reorientation of your soul toward eternity. By stepping away from material distractions, you are creating space for God's guidance to flow into your life. How will you use this time of solitude to strengthen your spirit, deepen your faith, and prepare for the purpose God has chosen for you? Trust in this process, for it is a sacred part of your awakening, a sign that you're on the path to fulfilling your divine destiny. This yearning for solitude and simplicity is a profound hallmark of the chosen ones, signaling that they are transcending the ego-driven desires that dominate much of humanity. The need to accumulate wealth, achieve status, or impress others begins to dissolve. Instead, a higher calling emerges, a longing to connect with the divine essence within and to align life with a purpose far greater than personal gain. Have you felt this shift within yourself, where worldly achievements no longer satisfy, and only the quiet pull towards something eternal feels genuine? This transformation is both liberating and challenging. Breaking away from societal norms can feel isolating, as the chosen ones often find themselves at odds with the materialistic values of those around them. Romans 12:2 speaks directly to this inner conflict. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This shift is not just a change in priorities, but a complete renewal of the soul, a reorientation toward the divine. While the world may see this path as unconventional or even foolish, it is the only way to true spiritual fulfillment. The liberation that comes with this awakening cannot be overstated. The chosen ones no longer feel the weight of external expectations. They are no longer bound by the need to prove their worth through possessions or accomplishments. Yet, this newfound freedom often brings moments of disorientation. How do you reconcile a life focused on spiritual growth with a world so entrenched in materialism? It is a delicate balance, one that requires courage and faith. Consider the example of Jesus, who resisted the temptations of worldly power during his time in the wilderness. Matthew 4:8-10. His unwavering focus on his divine mission serves as an inspiration for those walking this higher path. If you find yourself increasingly drawn to solitude, simplicity, and minimalism, take heart. These desires are not random. They are signs that you have been chosen to walk a path of spiritual awakening. This journey requires shedding the attachments and distractions that once defined your existence, embracing instead a life aligned with divine purpose. It is not always an easy transition, but it is one that leads to profound inner peace and growth. Matthew 6:33 provides reassurance. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Trust that by prioritizing God's will, everything else will fall into place. As you walk this path, remember that the discomfort of being at odds with the world is a sign of your elevation. The chosen ones are not meant to blend in. They are called to rise above and lead by example. How might embracing simplicity and solitude allow you to reflect God's light more clearly to those around you? What can you let go of today to make space for His purpose in your life? Embrace this calling with gratitude and trust, knowing that it is leading you to a life of greater meaning and fulfillment. You are being prepared for something extraordinary, a purpose uniquely designed for you by God. Walk this path with faith, for it is the path that leads to true spiritual growth and eternal peace. As chosen ones progress in their spiritual awakening, a profound transformation often occurs, a remarkable enhancement in their perceptual abilities. This shift goes far beyond ordinary sensory awareness, unlocking a heightened sensitivity to the unseen energies and subtle messages that surround us. Have you ever felt as though you could see beyond what is physically present, as if the world itself is revealing a hidden layer of meaning? This is not your imagination. It is a divine gift, a sign of your growing connection to the higher realms. One of the most striking aspects of this enhanced perception is the ability to sense auras and energy fields. You may find yourself intuitively understanding the emotional or spiritual states of others simply by being in their presence. Have you ever felt an inexplicable pull towards someone radiating warmth or peace? or conversely, an urge to distance yourself from someone whose energy feels heavy or discordant. Trust. John 4:1 reminds us, "Do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God." This discernment is part of your gift, enabling you to navigate relationships and situations with clarity and wisdom. In addition to sensing energy, the chosen ones often notice symbolic signs and messages in the patterns of nature or the objects and events that cross their paths. Perhaps you've observed repeating numbers, animals appearing at significant moments, or even shapes and symbols in unexpected places. These signs are not random. They are divine communications, guiding and affirming your spiritual journey. Consider the example of Gideon, who sought confirmation from God through signs in Judges 6:36-40. Like Gideon, you are being shown that God is actively guiding your steps, even in the smallest details. This ability to perceive beyond the material world is both a blessing and a challenge. On one hand, it provides an extraordinary level of intuition and discernment, allowing you to understand the energies and intentions of the people and situations you encounter. This heightened awareness can help you avoid harm, make wise decisions, and align more fully with your purpose. But on the other hand, the constant influx of sensory information can feel overwhelming. How do you process so much at once without becoming drained? The key lies in grounding and self-care. Just as Jesus often retreated to solitary places to pray and reconnect with the Father, Luke 5:16, you too must create space for rest and renewal. Regularly grounding yourself through practices such as prayer, meditation, or spending time in nature can help you manage the influx of spiritual and energetic insights. Isaiah 40:30 key Psalm 31 Psalm offers reassurance. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. This enhanced perception is not merely a gift for your own benefit. It is a tool for fulfilling your divine mission. How might you use this ability to help others to recognize their unspoken needs or to offer guidance and encouragement? Have you considered how your heightened sensitivity allows you to see opportunities for growth, healing, and connection that others might overlook? As you embrace this gift, remember that it is a sign of your deepening spiritual elevation and your unique role in God's plan. These experiences, while extraordinary, are also deeply personal, reminding you that you are chosen to walk a path of higher awareness. Trust in this journey and lean into the wisdom and strength that God provides. By learning to balance your sensitivity with grounding and faith, you can use this gift to navigate life with grace, purpose, and clarity, fulfilling the mission for which you were chosen. Despite the challenges that come with heightened perception, the chosen ones persist, embracing this extraordinary gift as a compass for their spiritual journey. This ability is not just a sign of their elevation. It is a tool, a divine resource meant to guide their steps and illuminate the path ahead. Have you ever noticed how certain symbols or patterns seem to stand out to you, as if calling for your attention? These are not mere coincidences. They are divine signposts, markers placed by God to reassure and direct you. For the chosen ones, these moments of recognition are deeply meaningful. Patterns in nature, recurring numbers, or even an unexpected phrase heard at just the right time can carry profound messages. These signs remind them that they're not walking alone, but are guided by a higher power. Psalm 37:23 affirms this, saying, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way." This verse encapsulates the essence of these experiences. Every symbol, every sign is part of God's plan, to lead you toward your purpose. But the significance of this gift extends beyond personal growth. The chosen ones often use their heightened perception to offer insights and encouragement to others. Their ability to interpret subtle energies and symbolic messages makes them a source of guidance for those seeking a deeper connection to the divine. Have you considered how your enhanced awareness could be a light for others, helping them navigate their own spiritual paths? This mirrors the calling of prophets in Scripture such as Samuel, who was chosen to discern God's voice and offer guidance to Israel. 1 Samuel 3. If you find yourself increasingly attuned to the energies and symbols in your everyday life, take heart. This sensitivity is not a burden but a blessing, a sign that you're walking a path of elevated consciousness. You are being invited to see the world not just as it is, but as it could be, to glimpse the divine threads woven into the tapestry of existence. How might this perspective change the way you approach your decisions, your relationships, and your faith? Walking this path is not always easy, but it is deeply rewarding. It leads to a greater understanding of your purpose and your unique place in God's grand design. Jeremiah 29:11 offers a powerful reminder of this truth. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. As you continue to embrace this gift, trust that every symbol, every message, and every insight is part of God's plan to bring you closer to the fullness of your destiny. So, as you navigate this journey, remain open to the signs and symbols that surround you. Embrace your role as a chosen one, knowing that your heightened perception is not only a testament to your spiritual awakening, but also a powerful tool for fulfilling your divine purpose. Trust in the process and let the wisdom you gain illuminate your path and inspire others to seek the light as well. As chosen ones deepen their spiritual awakening, they often discover a remarkable gift, a heightened intuition and a profound sense of knowing that goes beyond logic or explanation. This is not simply a fleeting gut feeling or a vague hunch. It is a deep, resonant awareness that arises from the core of their being. Have you ever felt an unshakable certainty about a decision or situation, even when all external evidence seemed to contradict it? This intuitive guidance is a sacred compass, steering you toward the right path and shielding you from potential harm. For the chosen ones, this knowing feels like a direct connection to a higher intelligence, a wellspring of wisdom that transcends the physical world. James 1:5 reassures us, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." This heightened intuition is not just a gift. It is evidence of a growing relationship with the divine, where answers often come in whispers rather than thunderous declarations. This knowing manifests in various ways. You might suddenly feel an undeniable sense of the best course of action, even if it defies conventional logic. Or perhaps you sense the true motivations and intentions of those around you without needing them to speak. Have you noticed moments when your instincts guided you toward choices that seemed irrational at the time, but ultimately proved to be correct? Consider the example of Moses, who, guided by divine intuition, made decisions that led to the deliverance of the Israelites, even when those choices seemed impossible to others. Exodus 14. Like Moses, your intuition reflects a divine connection to something greater than yourself. Yet this gift is not without its challenges. The chosen ones often struggle with trusting their inner voice, especially when it contradicts societal norms or the advice of others. How do you reconcile intuitive insights with the expectations of a material world that values logic over faith? It can be daunting to follow a path illuminated only by the quiet light of intuition, particularly when doubt creeps in. Proverbs 3:5-6 offers comfort. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Trusting your inner guidance is an act of faith, a reflection of your belief in God's plan. For the chosen ones, this intuitive wisdom is not merely a tool for navigating life. It is a testament to their elevated spiritual state and their unique role in the greater divine plan. It requires courage to embrace this gift fully, especially in a world that often dismisses what it cannot measure or explain. Have you asked yourself how this knowing might be shaping your purpose? Could it be that this gift is meant not only for your own guidance, but also to inspire and uplift others? If you find yourself increasingly attuned to this inner voice, embrace it with confidence and gratitude. Recognize it as a sign that you are walking a path of higher consciousness, one that leads to your true purpose and destiny. Isaiah 30:21 reminds us, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" Your intuition is that voice, guiding you step by step toward the life God has designed for you. As you continue on this path, trust in the wisdom that flows from within. Learn to quiet the doubts and distractions of the material world, grounding yourself in faith and prayer. How might your decisions change if you trusted this inner knowing completely? How might this gift enable you to impact the lives of others, leading them closer to God's light? Remember, this intuition is not a random anomaly. It is a divine affirmation of your role as a chosen one, walking a path of purpose and enlightenment. As chosen ones progress through their spiritual awakening, they often encounter unusual physical symptoms that may defy traditional medical explanation. These sensations are not random but deeply meaningful, signaling the profound inner transformation taking place within you. Have you experienced tingling vibrations coursing through your body, sudden shifts in temperature, or aches and pains without a clear cause? These are not signs of illness or misalignment, but reflections of the energetic shifts required to elevate your consciousness to a higher plane. These physical manifestations are markers of the metamorphosis happening within you. As your body adjusts to rising energetic frequencies, it aligns with the elevated state of consciousness you are embracing. This transformation can be uncomfortable at times, producing sensations that seem bewildering or even unsettling. Yet they are reminders of the profound work God is doing within you. Romans chapter 3 offers comfort in these moments, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. The discomfort you experience is part of a divine process shaping you for something greater. The tingling or vibrations you feel in your body often coincide with moments of spiritual insight or deep meditation. These sensations signify that the energy within you is realigning, preparing your vessel to hold higher frequencies. Could this be God's way of signaling that you are ready to receive more of his wisdom and love? Similarly, temperature fluctuations, whether sudden warmth or chills, are reflections of the energetic recalibration happening within. The fire you feel may mirror the presence of the Holy Spirit, as described in Acts 2:3, where the Spirit's arrival was symbolized by tongues of fire. Even the aches and pains, though unpleasant, carry meaning. These sensations may stem from the release of old emotional, spiritual, or energetic blockages as you grow. Have you noticed that these discomforts often surface after moments of deep reflection or prayer? This aligns with the Matthew 11:28, where Jesus invites us to lay our burdens on him, Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. By surrendering these sensations to God, you align yourself more fully with His divine purpose. These symptoms, though challenging, are not to be feared. They are signposts on your journey of growth, indicators of the incredible inner work you're undertaking. They show that the limitations of the physical world are being shed as you step into alignment with the higher energies of the universe. How might these sensations serve as reminders of your unique role in God's plan? Could they be nudging you to trust the process more deeply and embrace the changes with faith? If you find yourself facing these unexplained physical sensations, take heart. They are not signs of harm, but proof of your transformation. Embrace them as evidence of the spiritual awakening unfolding within you. Rest assured that these symptoms will pass as your body, mind, and spirit adjust to this elevated state. 2 Corinthians 4:17 beautifully captures this. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. As you continue this journey, focus on grounding practices that nurture your body and soul. Time in nature, prayer, and meditation can help ease these transitions. Most importantly, trust in the divine purpose behind these changes. How might you lean into this process with gratitude and curiosity, knowing that you are aligning more deeply with God's will? Embrace these physical manifestations as part of your sacred transformation. They are reminders of your elevated spiritual state and the incredible purpose entrusted to you. With faith, patience, and trust, these experiences will ultimately lead you closer to the divine, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your God-given destiny. As you journey forward, honor the sacred experiences and unique signs that have shaped your path. Every energy shift, every vivid dream, every moment of heightened empathy or intuition is more than a mere occurrence. It's a divine marker, guiding you steadily toward the fulfillment of your higher purpose. These experiences are not random. They are gifts orchestrated by God to prepare and empower you. Have you taken time to reflect on how these signs are shaping your perspective, your faith, and your calling? You are not walking this path alone. Across time and space, others have walked a similar journey, carrying the same gifts, facing the same challenges, and answering the same call. Seek out these kindred spirits, for they are a wellspring of support and wisdom. Their shared understanding will remind you that your journey, though unique, is part of a larger divine tapestry. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 speaks to the importance of companionship on such a path. Two are better than one. If either of them falls, one can help the other up. These spiritual allies will lift you, guide you, and remind you of the extraordinary mission you are destined to fulfill. Together with your fellow chosen ones, you will illuminate the darkness, inspiring others to awaken to their divine potential. You are part of a vanguard, a beacon of hope for a world yearning for greater harmony, compassion, and spiritual awakening. Imagine the ripple effect of your light touching lives, encouraging others to rise and step into their own divine callings. This is not just a personal journey, it is a collective movement toward a brighter future. This path is not without challenges, but it is one of profound meaning. Matthew 5:14-16 reminds us of our responsibility as light bearers. You are the light of the world. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Your role is to guide, inspire, and lead, even when the road feels steep or uncertain. Trust that every step you take is aligned with God's perfect plan, even if the destination is not yet clear. Embrace your extraordinary path with courage, grace, and unwavering faith. The gifts you carry and the lessons you learn are not just for yourself, but for the world. How might you use your unique experiences to serve others, to lift them from their struggles, and to inspire them to find their own light? The yearning to serve is no accident. It is a reflection of the divine spark within you, calling you to make a difference. Trust in the divine plan that has brought you to this moment. Rest in the assurance that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Every challenge, every triumph, every moment of clarity is part of the process of becoming the person God has called you to be. Jeremiah 29:11 offers a promise that resonates deeply. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." The world is waiting for the light you have been chosen to share. Step boldly into your role as a luminary, knowing that your courage and faith are transforming not only your life, but the lives of those you touch. This is your moment, your mission, your destiny. Shine brightly, for the world needs the light only you can bring. As we conclude this powerful journey of discovering the signs that only the most extraordinary chosen ones carry, remember this: you are set apart, divinely chosen, and uniquely purposed for a mission that only you can fulfill. These signs are not just marks of identity, they are a testament to God's hand upon your life, guiding you, strengthening you, and preparing you for greatness. Embrace these signs with gratitude and humility, and let them fuel your faith as you walk boldly into the destiny God has prepared for you. If this message has blessed you, consider supporting this ministry through a super thanks donation. It helps us to continue sharing God's light and truth with the world. Whether you donate or not, we are deeply grateful for your time, your prayers, and your presence here. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more faith-filled inspiration, leave a comment below sharing your thoughts, and share this message with others who need encouragement today. May God's blessings overflow in your life, and may His peace, love, and favor surround you always. Thank you for being part of this journey. Stay blessed.